Simba NYC TV show. Time for Simba NYC TV show with Shelly Entertainment.
Yes, you are on the right channel. This is Simba NYC TV from out of Brooklyn, New York. And you have tuned into Season 3, Episode 5. I just want to really take a moment to say thank you to the viewers. I can't say thank you often enough. You could be doing anything, you could be watching anything, but you have chosen to watch Simba NYC TV. Again, I'm humbled and I say thank you. Today, I have a really special guest in the building. You know, all my guests are special. But what I think this guest brings, he brings a different flavor. I call him an artist without borders. And his name is Nachy Bless. And he is going to bless us in a moment with some very special music. So don't go anywhere. Sit tight, I'm going to take a break. We're going to usher him in and we'll be right back. Stay tuned. And we're back. And as I promised, sitting next to me is Nachy Bless. And I call him an artist without borders. Meaning, you know, he's limitless. So I just want to take this moment to say, you know, thank you so much for coming on the show. When we called, you came.
It's a pleasure of mine. It's a pleasure. Yeah, man. I could not refuse such a wonderful opportunity, and I am very, very pleased to be a part of it. So, yeah, man. Give thanks same way, you know? Sing it.
So what I want at this time is, you know, I just gave you a little window of an intro. I want you to introduce yourself to my Simba NYC TV viewers.
Siggy, Simba NYC TV. I'm here live, yours truly, Nachy Blessable, pronounceable, syllable, countable, decimal. And, you know, right now, the thing is just a wonderful joy just to be a part of this event, like I said. And I'm an artist, independent artist with a new genre of music I created. I believe I have something to offer to the world, and I hope you guys enjoy what's to come in the future, you know what I mean? So, you know, it's blessed. Yeah, man, give thanks.
No, I know, and I always wonder about an artist's name.
See it.
You know? And so I want you to let them know, well, who is Nachy Bless? And how did he get that name?
Well, Nachy Bless. You know, at first, my name was Natty. Natty, I spelled it. But at the time, you know, in Brooklyn, there's a variety of artists, as we know. So you have Natty this, Natty that, Natty this. Every time someone would search for me, a lot of other artists would come up with that name. So I tried to figure out a way to say, how can I separate myself where I can be found and my music can be located easier for people without, you know, any interruptions. Okay. So, and I'm a kind of guy where, you know, me like to be original. You know what I mean? So the word Nachy, you know, is like, it's an old Jamaican term, you know what I mean? Jamaican lingo, you know, Natty, Nachylus, you know what I mean? So we just say Nachy Bless, you know what I mean? So it's just a lingo switch, you know what I mean? And catch it, you know what I mean? So we just change it to Nachy from Natty.
I like that.
Yeah.
So tell me, what were your first steps into the music scene?
Well, you know, my family is a very, very musical oriented family, you know what I mean? My elder, Admiral Figures, big up Admiral Figures anyway that, yeah man, he was a very, very big part of my inspiration to music. I grew up, you know, in a household where music are just 25/8. Wake up, music a beat.
Wow.
Go on my bed, music a beat, because this is the early 80s.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And you know, Brooklyn, and my father was a part of the Minimart vibes and things, so a lot of artists used to come on my yard all the while. And me and my brothers just grew up around music, you know what I mean? And it just embedded in the blood. It's in the DNA, you know what I mean?
That was just going to be the natural progression.
Yeah, you know? So I think it was inevitable at the moment.
Tell me about your flavor, your style. Tell me about that reggae soul.
You know, reggae soul up. That's really, you know, it's just a new entity. You know what I mean? The style is like, it's just skyrocketing. You know what I mean? What can I say? But no, the thing is this. Reggae soul up is a melting pot of every other genre in the world. So I'm paying homage, you know, to all the music that inspired me. And I'm putting all of it together to create one sound. You know, so it's a mixture of R&B, jazz, hip-hop, merengue, salsa, African music, dubstep, jungle, techno, you know, all the elements that make up sound.
Yes.
You know, the words don't unpower, it's just a wide spectrum. And I say all the time, originality is a musical necessity.
Yes, and it's a dying art.
Exactly. You understand when I say Shelde? I guess I know. It is necessary to be original.
Yes, yeah. Because if you notice, you know, if there's a show on, I don't want to call the names of shows, but if there's a show on, then they make 2 other shows that are very similar to it.
Right.
If there's an artist that's out there, then they get 2 other artists that are similar.
Duplicate.
Yeah, they duplicate everything.
You know,
so originality is a dying art.
It's a dying art, and I'm here to revive it and bring it back. I'm like the CPR of that.
Yes.
I'm giving it CPR.
Yes,
basically.
I like that.
You know what I mean?
You want to keep the music alive.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. With just the pump chest, though.
Yes.
We're not do the traditional CPR. We're just get them to electric pump, boom, boom, and revive it back.
So you have this, I call it an eclectic style, just as you described it, everything.
Yes, indeed.
You've got these catchy hooks, you've got these unique compositions. How is your music received? Are people getting it?
You know, when you have something of this, what I would say, something where it's original and it's kind of like you have to give it to people in doses. You can't push it on them too much. If you hear the reggae soul hop, reggae music is the foundation. So me not left out the reggae no time at all in the reggae soul hop. The soul comes from the expression and the passion that I have for the music. And you know, Brooklyn bred artist, family come from Jamaica. I have the best of both worlds. See, get it? So it's like my music is received. It depends on the crowd, if, you know, because sometimes the traditional song that people want, I cannot overbear them with the reggae soul up too much. So I have to just give them some tune and then wheel them in.
Okay.
So it's received very well once they realize that, whoa, this is like a Mike Tyson punch. You know? Yeah, it's a shock value.
Yeah. I want to talk about your creative process.
Okay. Creative processing.
Yes. You write the song.
Okay.
You're getting out your message. And so for you, what is your aim? What is your message?
My message to the music and to the people is, you know, I want you to hear my point of view. You know, I want you to see where I'm coming from, whatever I'm talking about at the moment. And the creative process is more like, it's just natural. The ancient ancestors tell me what to do, you know, with the music. When I hear something that's inspiring, I get the signal, which is the goosebumps.
Yes.
And then the chakras kick in, and then we start with my thing. I love writing. You know, but I find myself nowadays not writing, and I have to get back into that habit of writing because...
And speaking of the goosebumps,
yes,
I'm flipping through your stuff, you know, just preparing myself for this moment, and I saw your full-fledged freestyle.
Oh, okay. Wow, I'm glad you got a chance to check that out.
Yes,
Awesome. Yeah,
and I think for my audience to get a better sense of who you are,
okay.
I think we're going to take a look at Nachy Bless full-fledged freestyle.
Shall we?
And after we watch that, we'll be right back with more Nachy Bless.
Siggity.
Tenada. Yeah. They shouldn't have did this, man. You already know what to do now. Bless me, say. Bless me, say. What you gonna do now? I'm about to really go in on this one. Turn me up a little bit in the headphone. Okay. Don't be a fool, you better play by the rules. Think about those things, bring some joy to you. Be grateful with a good attitude. Keep your hopes high just like altitude. Full-fledgedness I'm going. Man, I move too fast, sometimes I got to slow it down, down. My mission is mind-blowing. To some age showing what while I'm glowing. I miss you, mama, don't worry. If I never come back, yes, you know I love you. Look, I was raised in the gully. I done this with friends and praise in the gully. Show you how no things change, it no funny. Rip case, still I fight with Belly and Tommy. Man, I breathe them and can't even buy your huggies. Sit down so clear, my vision now blurry. Remember when them kill off my brethren tuggy? It was a sad day. It was a bad day. Don't be a fool, you better play by the rules. Think about those things and bring some joy to you. Be grateful with a good attitude. Keep your hopes high just like altitude. Full-fledgedness I got. And I move too fast, sometimes I got to slow it down, down. My mission is mind-blowing. To sun ain't showing but while I'm going. I miss you, mama, don't worry. If I never come back, yes, you know I love you. Look, I was raised in the gully. I done this with friends and praise in the gully. Show you how no things change, it no funny. Rip case, still I fight with Belly and Tommy. Man, I breathe them and can't even buy your huggies. Sit down so clear, my vision now blurry. Remember when them kill off my brethren tuggy? It was a sad day. It was a bad day. Don't be a fool, you better play by the rules. Think about those things and bring some joy to you. Be grateful with a good attitude. Keep your hopes high just like altitude. Full-fledgedness I got. And I move too fast, sometimes I got to slow it down, down. My mission is mind-blowing. To sun ain't showing but while I'm going. I miss you, mama, don't worry. If I never come back, yes, you know I love you. I miss you, mama, don't worry. If I never come back, yes, you know I love you. Nachy to the BLESS. Yes, yes, we all the best. Let's get more Arizona's go nuts. Gonna call that, just call that flex. Yes, you know I love ya. In the ghetto where we come from, no things are wrong and the one of them run from. Still, you know I love ya. Don't be a fool. Make sure you play by the rules, you know what I'm saying? I love things that I do. I got you.
And we're back. Listen, before we even get into the freestyle video, while on our break, I learned a slang. Tell me if I'm doing this right.
Okay.
The singing.
Yeah man.
That was good?
Perfect. Singing it to the world. You see?
See?
Yeah,
now
man,
that means like hello, we here, we in the building.
We lift it up, singing it straight.
We straight.
Man, for real. Confirmation, you know what I mean? Up, skyrocketing, everything skyrocketing. You know?
And let me tell you, when he talks about when I watched that video, you know, I don't give this assignment to too many people.
See.
But I consider him a drone. I only call one other person a drone.
Wow. Drone with
And
up.
when you're a drone, it means that you're soaring.
Nice.
Have you ever seen a drone?
Yes,
It can just take off just like that. Ooh.
You know what? The first time anybody ever called me a drone, when you say drone, siggity! I do think that I'm a Shelly. You know what? I'm gonna run with that one there. Drone.
And what's so special about a drone is it
Yes.
can take off and then it can come back and hover.
And observe everything, so walk one and just go up again.
Up again.
Yes, indeed.
You're a drone.
I agree.
I'm a drone. It's official. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
Shelly based on Nachy Bless as drone. So yes, you heard it here live on Simba NYC TV first. What do you mean? Skyrocketing. Yeah man.
I want to know because lyrically,
Yes.
when we look at that freestyle, lyrically, your sound. I want to know what's your thoughts about seeing artists with lyrical soundness being overlooked by the industry for generic mainstream people who just don't have that depth.
Yes.
What are
I
your
hear what you're
thoughts?
saying. Definitely. You know what? I am very glad you asked that question. My thoughts on that is like, right now we're living in a different day and age, first of all, right? As I mentioned earlier about originality being a musical necessity and how important it is to be original.
Yes.
I just believe that the public has a short attention span nowadays, and everyone just wants to hear a nice beat and something catchy. The difference is with me is I keep it like that and also with the message, so you're dancing and learning at the same time. You know what I mean, and enjoying yourself. And I say, yo, you know what? That's true. My skin does have melanin, and my songs have melodies, and I sing it with so much adrenaline from distant memories from my ancestry. You know what I mean? So yeah, I saw the thing I said. So when people hear that now, it's like, okay, now let me hear what he's saying. So after you get the vibe and you're chilling and you like it, now you're listening to real things where people are saying. So and I blame the media for that. You know what I mean? Because guess what? Artists like us, artists like man like Lee G, you know them man there? You ever hear about
He's been on the show. He was actually the first artist that kicked off our show.
All them man there, But no, all those aside, artists that really take pride and passion, and you can hear the soul and the integrity in the music. So the public has a short attention span to sum everything up. Artists who has a message get underlooked. You know what I mean? Cause don't overstand it, but we're still here, and the music is there.
Yes.
Music live on. All when we're not there again, guess what? The music is gonna be here. The music's gonna be here. What you gonna do? You can't fight it. They're gonna get it some way, somehow. Simba NYC TV.
Yes.
Mud on me.
Tell me, what's the best compliment you've ever gotten about your music?
Wow. The best compliment. I have, throughout my musical tribulations and trials, I had a few compliments. I'm trying to remember the best one though.
The best.
You know what I thought was a very good compliment one time, Shelly? I just want to share this with everybody right now. The first time someone actually asked me for an autograph. At first, I double checked with the person, right? I said, me? I said, you sure you me? I said, me?
Yeah.
Because at this time, I'm like, I was young, I didn't realize how I affected these people. They were tourists from they were from like Australia or somewhere. I was in this city, somewhere Lower East Side, a club called New Blue. Big shout out to the Real Life Show. We, used to do it every Thursday gig there, every Thursday. And, a lot of people from different walks of life used to always come through and show us love. So, a family, father, wife, son and daughter, and, came up to me out of the whole band because it's like and I'm gonna go back to why my style is the way it is. This particular band is a jazz band. I was the only reggae artist in there at the time with them, so I was like an addition. So I used to tear up the place and skyrocket after everybody just all night, right?
Yes.
But it inspired me and it helped my development. So back to the autograph. So when I finally was writing the autograph, I said, holy, I probably said a different word. I said, boom, boom. Or something, I'm gonna say, yo, I can't believe I'm actually writing an autograph to this family, and they really was like, hugging me and asking me if I want to buy, offering me drinks, and I just felt that was a very good compliment.
Yes.
But that wasn't the best one, Shelly.
Whoa.
It wasn't the best one, but that was a good one. Do you agree?
I agree.
Yeah. First time I ever actually signed an autograph. So here's the best one.
And I'm gonna give you another compliment.
Okay.
Because I have to compliment you from a woman perspective.
Okay.
And I want to show this video. You have a song, we love when men bare their souls. Come on, ladies, we do.
Sing it there.
We love it. We love it. Because we don't often get to hear from you.
Yes.
We always what you trying to say, and you never say something. So when we get an opportunity to hear you, and it comes from.
Yeah.
We're loving it.
Yeah, man.
And you have a song, and it's called Ital Message.
Ital Message, natural message, organic, no GMO message. Ital, you know what I mean? Yeah, man.
And that's for the ladies. That's for the
Empress,
princess, the Empress, the Queen.
The Queen, Mother Earth, you know what I mean? Ital Message. And,
the goddess in you.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Tell them, Shelly.
So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna watch that video.
Okay.
And after that, we'll be right back with more of Nachy Bless.
Drone!
Yes.
Ital message I'm sending out to you, my dear, to you, yeah. Nachy Bless, I say, it's been a long time I've been waiting to tell you this. Oh yes, it has been. Baby girl, I hope that you can utilize this. I want you to put more into what I'm giving you, but I couldn't think straight. I was distracted by the weight that's rolling off my shoulder blades, and I got to say, temporary love is contrary, something kind of scary. 1 minute she's happy and the next minute she's wary, but something suddenly brings back that feeling that wakes you up, even when you're feeling sleepy, my sweet lady. Hey, it's been a long time I've been telling you. Hey, I'm just anxious. Me without you is just unjust. So what's up with us? Trust, far beyond lust, but close to dangerous. But we are not giving up. No stop blush, but I rush. Gee whiz, you make my heart skip a beat. Yes, your stuff make me hacked up, but I'm conscious of what it takes to be your one love. Yes, you know the fact was you were not able to make it cause of school, but when I got back from pushing those packs of greens and black stuff, you were still there, thinking about you random. While I was bagging up, nothing was holding us back from showing each other love, my dear. Nothing was holding us back from showing each other love. Stop back into reality, happily reminiscing on the way you used to satisfy me. My little brother asks for you. That's how I know that this love was tragically skewed. I hope that you can utilize this. I wanted to put more into what I'm giving you, but I couldn't think straight. I was distracted by the weight that's rolling off my shoulder blades, and I got to say, temporary love is contrary, something kind of scary. 1 minute she's happy and the next minute she's wary. Something suddenly brings back that feeling that wakes you up, even when you're feeling sleepy, my sweet lady. Whoa. Flexing delicately, she's caress me, sexual harass me, so baby, and I wish more we can be together, but to get her I must be clever, and she will still be chill. Humbleness overfills her character. Gee whiz, I've never mad at her, even when the naughty's absurd. I never go this, I never throw not a smack at her, cause my love it goes right back at her. I hope that you can utilize this, yeah. I wanted to put more into what I'm giving you, but I couldn't think straight. I was distracted by the weight that's rolling off my shoulder blade. I tell message I'm sending straight out to you, baby love. To the blue, you know. Jah bless you for a reason. You don't know. Nachy Bless, telling you, yeah, once again, right back at you, I ain't going nowhere.
You wanna hide something from a Negro, put it in a book.
It's time to read. The name of the book is Capitalism and Slavery by Dr. Eric Williams. Dr. Eric Williams employed a historic vision that set the tone for future studies. He studied the role of slavery in financing the Industrial Revolution, and he was able to show that the industrial capitalism in turn helped to destroy slavery. This is a really special book. It's a must read, a must. The name of the book again is Capitalism and Slavery, and the author is Dr. Eric Williams. And just a sidebar, Dr. Eric Williams was the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago for about over 20 years. Read this book. It's a must. And I'll see you again next week on Book Talk.
You wanna hide something from a Negro? Put it in a book.
Prevention is better than a cure. Health Corner.
Welcome to Health Corner. Maybe you have been meaning to start, or maybe you've already started. And I'm talking about exercise. The benefits of exercise are far more than just losing weight. Exercise, it benefits everything from your sleep quality to your energy level and even your memory. It can help to make you happier, to helping you to live longer. So regular exercise is the key to living a healthy, balanced life. It's spring, so this is a great time to begin. Thank you so much for being a part of Health Corner, and I'll see you next week.
Prevention is better than a cure. Health Corner. I have to get straight now. I have to get straight. Better sooner than late. I have to get straight now. I have to get straight now. I have to get straight. I have to get straight. It is too long a place. Better sooner than late. I have to get straight.
They were really busy, yes. All I trying to do is humble myself, you know. So I can put myself in a gear, you know. And every freaking time is me and this himself I'll be catching up, yo. I know the next time me and he had a freaking catch up, it will be serious, you know. And me ain't taking nothing from nobody, you know. I ain't taking nothing. First, just trying to humble myself so I can get myself in a gear and get myself straight, yo. Stop freaking jumpy vibes. As if freaking living already in here ain't hard enough as it is. Me know me and them go work out that now. But me ain't taking no losses are freaking toll. Me ain't taking. Hey. Like Paul send the number. You know what? Me call this woman what's your name, Miss what? Miss Priscilla. Me call this woman here now and see where this scene is. Hello? Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. May I speak to Miss Priscilla, please? Oh, hi. Yes, I am the guy that Paul recommend for the work. And I'm just calling now to find out, you know, when you'd be ready and when you would like me to start and exactly what it is you want done now. Okay, so you say you have a basement, or you have old sheetrock there, and you need somebody to take down the old sheetrock. So you need like a little demolition doing that. You need a little demo work though. Okay. And how much? 20 sheet of sheetrock. So you need, hold on. You need the old sheetrock to come down because the water, you said water wet it. Okay, no problem. You need the old sheetrock to come down, then you need it clean out, put in your backyard, and you have 20 sheet of sheetrock to put up. Oh, okay. And what? $2. Okay. And you want me to get it done in one day? Wow. Well, ma'am, that's something like a lot of work, you know. And I don't think one day we'll get it all done. You know, I could work fast and things for you, but it can't. I don't think that would be able to be done in one day. I mean, I don't even have to see it. Just based on what it is you're telling me, that's something like a 3 days job. And $2? Okay. No, Paul is my friend, you know. Yes. And he told you, oh, he told you $100 a day. Well, when I spoke to Paul, he told me that it wasn't that much work. That is why I told him that price. But based on what you're telling me now here, Miss Priscilla, that is a 3-day job. And that is a whole day. And I just normally take 150 a day. You know, that's the least I just take for a day for the kind of work that you're telling me now. Yes. Yes, I did tell Paul that I would do it for $100, but when I spoke to Paul, he told me it was only 10 sheet of sheetrock, and that's all you needed done. But based on what you are telling me, you want me to do a little demolition work, which is to take out the old sheetrock and then put up the new sheetrock and tape, and also $2. That is a 3-day job, Miss Priscilla. Yes, that is a 3-day job. And the least I could take for that kind of work would be $150. That is the going rate. You can ask anybody. Yes, that is the going rate. Okay? Okay. So you said you will talk to Paul and let Paul know. Alright then. Alright, no problem. But I will wait for Paul to call me. Right? Yeah, but that's the best I could do, Miss Priscilla. For what it is you're telling me there, that's the best I could do. $150 a day, and it will be a 3-day job. It would be impossible for me to do all of that work in one day. I would also have to hire guys or something if that was possible, but it's not possible. Right? Okay, so thanks, sir. Thank you very much. Okay, I'll wait for your call from Paul. Alright. Have a blessed evening, eh? Okay. Bye-bye. Not flicking madness is this, but see this, me going through that now. Me going through that now. Look like I got to call Nicholas, yes. You know what, I'm going to call my baby first and see what she's doing. And talk to she. morning, baby.
Hi, baby. How you doing?
I ain't hear you for the morning. What you doing? You on work?
It's my lunch hour, so I just run outside to get a little something to eat.
Sin. Well, I hear your voice, so I just wanted to hear your voice as Salama shout here. You know, we're going to get to eat.
Nothing hectic, a little something. You know, I'm not a big eater.
Well, alright then. So, I guess I'll just talk to you later.
I miss you. You know I'm always missing.
Yeah? You ain't singing solo. But I hear you.
You know, I have a couple of things on my mind, but everything good. We good. So, if there's anything, I'll call you later when I get home. Alright?
Alright then, baby. We will talk later.
Later.
This engagement, this was supposed to be the happiest time of my life. And I believe that I found my Mr. Right. But everyone seems to think that he's my Mr. Wrong. And you know what? They don't even know him. You know what my problem is? I live my life always trying to please others. Always looking for that stamp of approval, especially from my mother. I'm done. I'm done. Look at me. I make good decisions with my life for me. Not for them, but for me. I'm independent. I have a job. I have my own place. I pay my own bills. You know, they're getting tired of me. I'm not a little girl. I'm a grown-ass woman and I'm managing my shit on my own. And yet look at all the stress I'm going through just to make a phone call and say I'm getting married. I can't say my father hasn't been supportive. You know, that's my dad. I'm his princess. But my mother, the stress I go through with that woman. The point I reach now is, I don't care. I don't care if she's supported. I don't care who say what. I'm going to marry Gabi. This is not about anybody else. This is about me. You know what? I'm going to call my father. Maybe he could soften the blow. But I think I'll call him first. But no matter what, I'm marrying Gabi. For the first time in my life, I'm actually going to stand up to her. I'm going to stand up to her. I'm sick and tired of this. Sick and tired of this. Let me call my dad.
You know what? New York is really the vibe, just let me put my sweet friend Charmin.
6:30 is lunchtime. If they feel they're gonna be walking me past my lunch, they're over their mind. Alright, are we done? Let me look for something to eat. And have some energy. Who calling me? Hello?
What happened, Shaman? Who is this thing?
What breeze blow you? You know how long I'm here from you, Sadis?
What is it? What is it real scene?
First I hear you was in Cali, then I hear you was in Atlanta. Where are you?
Well, I just come in New York. Yeah. So wait.
So I feel let me ask one now. You know? Where's the way out there?
Well, I am at work, but you're lucky this is my lunch hour. You can vibe a little bit, but I shocked to hear from you.
But you know, I laugh a lot. I respect. You know I did good. Wait, you? Real.
You asking about my cousin Deborah. My cousin Deborah don't date guys like you.
You know, I the best thing for she. We're sticking foster girl.
Give me she number.
Never that. Plus, you see my cousin engaged. She getting married.
They talking about. I wasn't. You forget. You forget. I was on the boat right now.
How come she getting married now?
She didn't have it then, but she have it now.
She ain't married. She ain't married yet. You still give me the number. Where's your scene?
Don't try that, you know. My cousin is a serious girl, and she have a serious man. I think I don't know if you see the man on the boat ride. He was on the ride.
Oh, what man on the boat ride?
The tall, dread, he was in all white, and he had a little, like a bandana around his head with a little red stitching in it. That guy.
Wait, the tall man with the one gold teeth?
Yeah, that guy, you know him? You know him? They call him Gabi?
I don't know. Don't know him. I know bad. I don't know him. I got him in the shop. Oh, wait. Where? It's the same fella. Me and you talking about. He is a rare woman. He come to. We used to go come print. He used to always come. Rare guy. He's a womanizer. He's a user. I hope you because you know what she's doing.
You lying. Listen, the guy in the white outfit, well, everybody had on white, but he had a bandana and it had like red stitching. That guy, he from, I think, some place called Laventil.
He's a rare womanizer. I just hope she know what she's doing.
Well, when I tell him, man, it's rare girl here. I hope you cousin know what she's doing.
Sadis, this is real good talk. This is good talk. You sure about this?
Let me tell you some more. He's a fella that go sit in the mountain. We go and come pre-game. And from them time, he always a real girl running down for that now. Let me tell you something. He's a come up, all of you know. He come up with the same and style. You understand what I'm saying? And say, he come up, he ain't go back yet. So, I don't know, he not no green card, he not no papers. So, I hope they couldn't know where to do it. But he look at that green card. He not no green card. He come up here same time too. So I hope he knows what he's doing.
What? He don't have no papers?
I don't know. Is that green card he's looking for. So tell a sweet cousin to watch himself, you know. Because he trying something there. He trying something.
Wait, you know him like that?
Just tell him you talk to Sadet with all the good things anymore.
Oh, we go here. Yeah, I know them. The long time. I know for a long time.
Sadet, I can't believe this. My cousin loved that man, love him bad. They get engaged, they wanna get married just now. Sadet, I can't believe what you're telling me.
Well, I like to tell you that
Sadet, I can't talk to you right now. I'll call you back. We'll catch up for the weekend. Sadet, I go.
She's charming.
I'll call you. I gotta go.
Charming.
We'll talk. Bye. I can't believe this. What he say? I'm not tricking Deborah. I know it. I know there was something about this thing. I know there was something. This man was moving too fast. I'm gonna go my aunt.
You know the guy hang up upon the boy.
I have to get straight now. I have to get straight. Better sooner than late. I have to get straight now. I have to get straight now. I have to get straight. I have to get straight. It is too long a place. Better sooner than late. I have to get straight.
And we're back. Ladies, come on. Tell me, was that song for you? Because I think it was for me. Wait, let me pull myself together. Yeah, that song,
Straight.
Malad.
Yeah, man, Mother Earth, you know? Yeah, man, for real. I turn message. Yeah, that was a very, very inspirational song, you know what I mean? It just, like I said, it just come naturally sometime.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm glad the world gets to see
Because
the
you
vibe.
know, love is life. When you write songs about like that, it's about promoting not only love, but life.
Life, real substance, you know, music that people could relate to
Yes.
as well, you know what I mean? You know, I hope that you can utilize this. I wanted to put more into what I'm giving you, you know? Yeah, man, so.
So what's
Give
next
thanks.
for you?
Wow, well, you know, we're looking forward to the future, you know, as we said, you know, this is 20 Blessing Teen we are in right now. And I just have a lot of things that I'm trying to get accomplished right now. The album, custom made, trying to drop that soon. Also, you know, we're still doing our shows, you know what I mean, to stay sharp. So, you know, I got a couple of events coming up this month. And I'm going to be dropping some new music for the world, for them, for skyrocket too. So they can see what I want, you know what I mean? And yeah, man, just look out and stay tuned. Nachy Bless to do, man.
Any upcoming shows? Where can we see you?
Yes, I'll be at the Delancey on April 16th. You know, that's a very special day.
That's my birthday.
Shelly birthday, April 16th, NYC. Remember that, you know. Yeah, man. So yeah, so yeah, Delancey, April 16th. Big up DJ Major. You know what I mean? We have Wally artists are forward and thing, and also April 22nd we're doing the Brooklyn Elevation event. This is the 4th annual one actually, and I want to big up Rasta and New Vibration Band. You know what I mean, for giving me an opportunity to skyrocket and drone upon them again. You know what I mean? So that's a blessing. So we're just trying to stay active right now. You know what I mean? I've been off the grid for a little bit, just doing some reevaluations and you know, getting some things together because you know how the matrix operates. You know, I am really from like a dying breed, and sometimes I have to be careful because I'm very spontaneous in what I might say, and I have to make sure. You know what I mean? So, like, you know, I Simba NYC TV, and we're not. You see me?
No, we don't censor you here.
Yeah, man, it's good.
No censorship here.
Yeah,
you're
man,
good. You're good.
The love is definitely there, man. So we're just striving for greatness. Striving for greatness. That's what we're doing right now. Striving for greatness.
So we want to know how to follow you. Your social media info. It's all about the social media now.
Social media. Follow me on Twitter. Although, you know, we don't deal with followers and things, but because we are all leaders. But you can, you know, help me and guide us, and we can all come together.
Be a part of the movement. You can be a part of the movement.
Twitter, Nachy Bless. Facebook, Nachy Bless. Simple. Nachy Bless, like nachos, but without the Y. You can see it on the bottom here, on the screen, at the bottom of your screen, and everything. And so everything is there. So we also Instagram at Nachy Bless. Yes. I'll just put yes after the Nachy Bless. So Nachy Bless.
Yes.
You know. Snapchat and all these other things and all these things. You know what I mean. But I'm more of a generic. You know what I mean. I like to interact with the people on a more social vibe, you know what I mean? But also, yeah, man, Facebook, Instagram, Nachy Bless, everything's spelled the same. SoundCloud, also Reverb Nation. Don't forget to download the new single we have right now, Sometimes, on iTunes, Juke, all other digital distribution sites, you know, Tidal as well, and Shazam, you know, things like that. So you can also, them know me, man. Google know me. I can't do nothing wrong. I can't do nothing wrong in Babylon right now. But guess what? They're going to catch me.
No, I was by chance, I came along with a friend and was able to see you, to witness you in the visual.
Yes, I remember.
Live performance.
Thank you for stopping by.
And that's a whole other something.
Yeah, man.
So I was able to witness that. So you know what I'm going to do now? I'm going to put you on the spot.
Put me on the spot. I'm on the spot already long time, Shelly. You're late. As we arrive, I'm on the spot.
So I'm going to ask you to give them what I saw. And look at these eyes, you know. So I want you to give them what I saw, what I witnessed.
Okay.
Yeah, a little something, you know.
Okay, no problem. That'll be fine. Shelly, I just need you to do me one favor.
What?
Just do this for me. Catch it. Right? Too much hatred in this time. Just to survive, I got to do so much. I just want to live my life. So with the Most High, I keep in touch. Thank Jah for everything, for He provide for us. Thank Jah for everything, yeah. Come on. Too much hatred in this time. Just to survive, I got to do so much. I just want to live my life. With the Most High, I keep in touch. Simba TV, thank Jah for everything. Thank Jah for everything. Guess what? All the way Always keep a clean heart. Always watch out for the shadow of the dark. Through them well one we live with all shock. Park on no self far. Them a try come trick we with them dirty false start. Frightened when we find out all the truths and facts. Everything them keep up, put it all aside. Babylon system they got to go. Whoa. Ancient in this time. Yeah man, please like to you don't know Simba TV. I'm gonna say reggae soul up music to the world, man. Yeah man, you don't know a little flavor for the people.
See, and that's why you should be at the show on the 16th and on the 22nd and you know, just be there.
Yeah man, definitely man. Just contact the links like we said. Everything is there on your teleprompt right there and you don't know. Yeah man, just catch the booking and also for bookings you can also check out book nachybless@gmail.com for any bookings. Just shoot it over today. I mean we're just building up. Like I was saying, I was doing some reevaluation, getting things in order.
Yes.
Putting together a good management team.
Yes.
Surrounding myself with positive people, positive energy.
Important. Yes.
Staying focused, family. Work, staying healthy. You know what I mean? Alkaline food.
See, now I was going to tell you what's the last word, but you know what? I think that was the last word.
Really? Well, you don't know. Once again, Simba NYC TV. This was a great pleasure of mine to be a part of this. And I just want to thank you guys once again for having me. And everybody out there, man, just check out Nachy Bless music, Instagram. You know what I mean? Like we said, and just stay positive, man. And music is life. Life is music. Love, prosperity, what are that perfect love? You know what I mean? Do unto others as you know what? Simplicity is the key. You know what I mean? All we have to do is just learn how to live like how we used to live, man, in the ancient times, man. Yeah. That's all we want,
Yes.
You know what I mean? More love and prosperity, man, for real. So everybody out there, if you have a dream, don't make nobody tell you say you can't achieve your thing. You see me? For real. Don't water it down. Up. Thank you
So much for coming in. You know what? You have to come back.
Yes, I would love to.
What's the name of the CD? Custom made for your ear, and your ear.
Yes. When people hear the music, I want them to feel like I'm singing it to them. Like you mentioned it before. I had some message you thought I was talking about.
Oh yeah, I was like,
it's the energy.
Does he know me?
You know what I mean? So anybody hear them tune there, it's like it's for you.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm just like a human radio. Like I'm saying, like a human radio event on every station. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Real talk.
No, you don't want me to start laughing. Everybody on this show knows I have like the worst laugh, so don't make me laugh.
That's all good about laughter is key, man. Therapeutic, yeah? It's not wrong to laugh.
Simba, tell them about my laugh. It's like the worst laugh ever. Oh, don't even stop me. Thank you for joining us this week. I hope you enjoyed him as much as I did. Jah is life, Jah is love, and it's all we need. See you next week. Have a blessed week.
Blessed.
Oh, God.
Very nice.
It's time for Simba NYC TV show. Time for Simba NYC TV show with Shelly Entertainment.